And I do believe there are some differences. Do you do what you say you're going to do? Does your record match your rhetoric? And both Ken and I have had budgets that have been entrusted to us by the taxpayers of Colorado. I've had two. One when I was head of the state health department, and the general fund appropriation, according to your fact check, what I had responsibility for, I cut 28% in the 4 years that I was in office. I was also lieutenant governor, and in the 4 years I cut what I had responsibility for, according to your fact check, by 10%. Ken, on the other hand, talks about being for limited government, but he has grown his budget at Weld County District Attorney's Office 40% over the time he's been in office. So you can say you're a fiscal conservative and you can say you believe in limited government, but does your record match your rhetoric?
Our truth test actually showed it was 31% that the Weld County District Attorney's Office went up. But I assume you want to speak to that anyhow.
You know, don't let truth get in the way of a good political message. The fact check on Jane's most recent commercial shows that she was false when she said she cut her budget and false when she said my budget went up 40%. She continues to repeat those lines as if repeating them will make them true. It won't make them true. When Referendum C was passed, and it was the largest tax increase in the history of the state of Colorado, and Jane supported it, more courtrooms were designated for Weld County. I had to staff those courtrooms, and our budget went up to staff those courtrooms. The key is, in that 30% increase, we have reduced crime by 50% in Weld County. It was a good investment for our county commissioners to have made in my budget.
I'm going to give you 45 seconds to respond to that.
Untold good you can do with other people's money, and that's what the Congress is saying too. You can spin it any way you want to, but when you have control over a budget that goes up that much, when crime all across the nation is going down and you're not growing that much, then it makes people wonder.
We're actually out of time. Ken Buck, Jane Norton, Republican candidates for the United States Senate. The election is on August 10th. Allison Sherry from the Denver Post. Thank you all so much for being with us on your show.
You.
That is it for the